Hey, yo, happy 420, everybody. What's going on with the Crow fam? I think my kids hid the laptop. Of course they did. I think they're trying to get all their mischief out before the baby comes. I hope that's what it is. My God, my son took my daughter's bike apart. What? Jimmy's? Whoa, Jimmy. Easy, Jimmy. No music, and Jimmy's coming right up. Hold your horses, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the jungle. If you are new here, welcome. This is the Crow fam. This is the Chronos chain. Crypto.com don't do nothing for us. So it was nice to hear some new projects today over in the roundtable space. You get that fresh perspective, not this
Can I
old shit
comment?
like Jimmy wants to talk about. Jimmy, what? What?
I would like to comment about some of those new projects.
Oh, did you hear the space?
I was there. You didn't notice me because you don't notice people like me, do you? Too small, eh?
Yeah, they put you way down at the bottom.
Do you follow me?
And I'm
I mean,
busy. I'm a
how would
busy
you know
guy,
that I
bro.
was
I
there?
mowed the lawn, Jimmy. I mowed the lawn today. It was a big,
Can I
big one for
comment
me
on
because I
that too?
also no. Why don't you name one of the two projects that was in there?
Fulcrum Finance.
Nope.
It was there.
I'm talking about new.
They are new.
I'll give you a hint. Starts with a B.
Bach Finance.
Nope. They've got higher leverage than Fulcrum.
Higher leverage. It doesn't Fulcrum at 50x.
When you look up, you can see when
My
you're lying
balls
on
on
your
your
back.
face.
When you're lying on your back cracking clams, what are you looking at?
The sky.
The what sky?
My balls on your face.
This guy. See you later, Jimmy. Lying to my face. Nice try. You were not there. When you look up, that's the blue sky. Shout out to Voodoo. Oh, he's coming up here. Blue sky is going to let us do 100x. Watch out. ITK was right. So we were short on everything and we are in profit. I really, really would like to see this turn around. But Argentina just ran out of dollars in the banks. Uh, Yemen or who was making trades and like skirting sanctions? No one's using dollars anymore. Jimbo, what's up?
Yeah, I apologize. I do remember now. It was Blue Sky. That was the project.
Yeah, there you go. You were there.
Yeah.
This guy.
And look, I have a few points about. So you want me to talk about leverage projects, perpetuals?
Well, they're all coming.
They are all coming. I've noticed this. Every major chain, like I was helping a guy who's creating a perpetual and phantom. Um, they all saw the success at DYDX. They all want some of that success. I explained that DYDX doesn't actually make a lot of money though from the fees. They were surprised. They make money from the token. Um, and they make money from the liquidity. Uh,
A lot of people make money off of that token.
they
That
do.
token
They do.
has been doing all right. Jimmy, did you tweet out the room?
I just did right now.
I don't know if you did. So I'm booting you again. Nobody did. There they go. Now they're Voodoo. That was a great space, man. Good job.
Yeah, it's a good space, good projects. Really interesting to dig into these guys and trying to really see what they're all about. Learned a lot. Fortune token coming out in a week or so, and Blue Sky Leverage coming to Chronos, and
Hold on, Jimmy.
the 100x you've been dying to get
Dying for it, and it's. I even went
finally
there today.
arrived.
Before the space, I was on Blue Sky, but you
Already
can't
sniffing it out.
you can't make a trade yet. Yeah,
No, that's what they're looking for, the token race to bring the liquidity
but I did
to
make a
their
referral
platform.
code. I made a jungle referral code just like we did on MMF, and
Getting ready.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Can I
getting
getting
can I
ready.
all
comment
ready.
now on
We're
perpetuals
gonna do it right this time.
alpha?
What's up, Jimmy?
Go ahead, Jimmy.
So So perpetuals for me are probably not a good investment. Um, there is zero moat to perpetuals. I mean, Aave has a moat, even though its token's worthless, right? It's a governance idea. And whales hold Aave because they have to stake. They have to lock. With perpetuals, you don't have to lock. Perpetuals are a trading platform. And
Perpetuals are very popular,
And
Jimmy.
and this one you actually do have to launch in.
no, I
You should check
mean,
them out. Check out
I have. I've talked to the core team members already.
Blue Sky.
Yep.
Yeah, we're
Have
gonna
you?
check on
Let
that,
me
Jimmy.
ask you a question, Voodoo. Have you
The
read the white
blockchain
paper?
doesn't lie, baby.
Have you read
What
the white paper?
for Blue Sky?
Have I read
No.
it?
Yeah.
Oh, what'd you think, Buddha? The
I
tokenomics are
haven't read
pretty
their
solid.
I haven't read their white paper yet. I'm
Yep.
just like literally they were thrown on our desk Thursday, and the team and I are taking the weekend to go
You have
over
a
them and
desk.
make final decisions. I have several desks actually, but yes,
Do you
And
have a
shout
standing
out
desk?
to hold on, Jimmy. The Bulls, right? The Bull is like
that is actually an amazing accomplishment. The Chronos Bulls Finance, we launched that NFT project on three separate platforms simultaneously. First time that's ever happened on Chronos. So they're now minting on Peppermint, on MoveFlow, and on their own launchpad attached to their site at the
Yeah,
same
but
time, minted
Voodoo,
from the same
and
contract.
when you were
Go
talking
ahead.
about that, I was busy, but I wanted to come up there and be like, that's what I was trying to do,
the
right? Was
Voodoo.
get
Can I make some
on
points about perpetuals
a
now?
launch on multiple marketplaces. Jimmy, I will boot you so quick, bro.
But I
Hold
haven't
on.
been able to
Wait your
make a
turn.
point. And
You make plenty of points. None of them are good today. So chill.
It was not an easy accomplishment just getting the three independent development teams in one place, all working together, keeping all the politics and the competition out of the conversations and just making it work. And
Right? And wasn't it
I'm
nice to hear an outside perspective say there's less rugs on Chronos, there's a tighter
that
community?
was an amazing. I'm like, yes, please. If you look around, I mean, any rug is a horrible situation for anyone involved, right? But when you look at the bigger picture compared to other blockchains, like this is, and it's right. We should make a big deal off of every one that happens. But in the bigger picture, like this, there's nothing going on over here. That's the plus and the minus.
And I'm a big fan of the DeFi wallet. I know a lot of people, well, most of us here, even myself, we're critical of it because we've seen uh, we've seen how much progress they've made already. But just the simple fact that I can do Chronos and Polygon apps at the same time, and it switches networks for me, like uh, today, that was just such a big difference when I'm doing MetaMask and I'm going back and forth between networks, and when I'm in the DeFi wallet. And even just the simplicity of the bridge through crypto.com, where you can bridge to 8 chains and know that it'll get there at some point, usually 15 minutes, but at some point.
Yeah, they have one of the best bridges I've ever seen anywhere, bar none. And if not for anything else, I use it for the bridge regularly.
So if anyone's having trouble with the DeFi wallet, or if you've never heard of the DeFi wallet, hit the mic button. That thing is free to use. Just tweet out the room in the bottom right. Um, there's no dumb questions. We're all learning together, and that's what makes this chain really special to me. Is that this community that is so tight is really becoming a force because a small percentage of the user base in DeFi, which is a small percentage of the 3 million people in crypto, which is a tiny percentage of the world population, even knows how to use like Chronoscan and mint from a contract or anything like that. So this community is becoming a force just by showing up every day. and learning this stuff. I learned leverage trading in this space while hosting. And Tectonic, you guys, if you're not seeing this this play, I'll just lay it out there. They're paying 8% APR to supply USDT, and they're paying you 1% to borrow USDC. So if you want a really simple play and make a bunch of tonic, you can put your stable coins in there and make APR on both. I'm earning 16% cumulative in the Elcro side right now. That's serious APR for a lending protocol. Come on, man. I'm making like 3% on Aave. 16%. And it's compounding itself. Nobody else saw that? The tether, not, yeah, tether. Nobody else saw that tether thing where they're paying you. It's the highest APR to supply right now. Tether on the Elcro side.
So you supply Tether, and they give you 16% APR on it on a stablecoin.
8%.
Bubba told me to get this. She's gonna.
You get 8% on the supply. You get Levi.
What?
Don't do that.
She said that she. What?
Stop putting honey on the light
Don't come in here
switches.
and grab things when I'm on the show.
Alpha doesn't want to get sticky fingers again.
Bubba told me to grab.
Oh, they're so sneaky. There's no trading with the neighbors upstairs. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, Tether.
16%. Help me
8%.
understand that. Okay, 8%. That's still a lot on a stable coin. But where does the other 8% come from?
I have a Crow stake. Right, that's getting 7, and then 1% on the borrow. Here, I'll post it. And this is from, because it used to be at like 9%, and since I started putting a bunch of Tether in there, it's gotten up to 16%.
So you give them Tether and you give them Crow.
And I borrow USDC.
What are you doing with that USDC that you're borrowing?
When Crow is up, I'm swapping it for Tether. When Crow is down, I'm swapping it for Crow.
Okay, gotcha.
I'm always playing it differently depending on where Crow is, but Crow is always at 6.9. And today, that is just awesome.
Yeah, especially after tapping in at 6.7.
You know what?
Yeah, and
it's actually at 6.7. You're looking at the crypto.com app, huh?
Right. It got and it got back up to 6.9, like legit.
Yeah, 6.70, 6.78.
It was nice to see that Crow was the only green thing when everything else was going down. I saw on the app.
That is a good
and it's
point.
nice to see that. It's like, yes.
Yeah, I saw a lot of it on Twitter. It was really, I mean, the crofam is showing up. They're pumped that we're just staying still. And I dig that. And we're still, fighting each other a lot. Unnecessarily. But
Did you think a year
Found
ago we would be so excited to see 7 cents?
No.
I think we're gonna freaking like flip out if we see
and that's
when
the
we
thing
see
about
10 cents.
Human nature. And that's why we get so angry about who we call ruggers that seem to come back again and again, is our short-term memory is shot. Especially these days. We are just on to the next thing. Especially me. But here, I posted the screenshot. That's the Elcro side that I just started in my MetaMask. Because, in my DeFi wallet, I was borrowing when Crow was at 7.2. So there's high lava bars in the DeFi wallet. But I started a new position on one of my wallets in MetaMask and got it up to 16% just today, So $200 in, $120 borrowed.
Can I make
60%
some
net.
comments? I'm trying to keep kind of quiet so that I would have the ammunition to be able to make a comment.
Oh, you locked and loaded, Jimmy?
Ready? Yes.
Let's go.
First off, I need to talk about someone named Levi.
Watch your step.
Levi Jeans. He's a famous Twitter user. Talks a lot about Crow.
Never. What else, Jimmy?
Well, I would like to go back to perpetuals, and I would like to say that I just think there's going to be a lot of competition with all these perpetual projects. I wouldn't be surprised if there's 20 or 30 perpetual projects by the time that we're finished by the end of the year. I cannot see how a single token of any of those projects would be worth anything.
Well, great to hear, Jimmy. Really.
So that's your comment.
Interesting
It's great to
perspective.
hear sarcasm, huh? That's
Yeah,
who you are.
I was being facetious.
DYDX had a
For
2-year
for you to
start
wait
on these
that
guys.
long and be that patient to drop
So,
some
but why
nonsense
don't
like
you
that.
reply? Why don't you make a comment about why it's not an issue when there's
If
going to
we
be
have 30 perpetuals
dozens?
by the end of the year, then that means we'll probably have 200, 300 other protocols on Chronos, and I think that's a good place for us to be. I think we should be growing
But
right
isn't
now.
it just like the new kind of pancake swap clone?
Yeah, they're all forks except for what Hank is building right now. He's building a perpetual for Crow from scratch.
So it's all DYDX forks, right? And the difference is that some are going to allow you to do more leverage than others.
Pretty much.
So
And trade different
DY,
tokens.
well, all of them essentially trade the same kind of tokens.
No,
So
you're
BTC,
wrong, Jimmy.
Pro,
You got
US.
no you got no skin in the game.
I have
Yeah.
I am an investor in some of those projects actually.
Good to hear.
Look, I've been a long-term
No,
investor
it's
in
not
DYDX.
not even close. Not even close.
What's
We
the
got 20
difference?
minutes until the top of the hour, which is when we're gonna check these charts. But Jello really
I
wants
feel
to.
like I don't get a lot of respect in this room.
I don't get a lot of respect anywhere, so I'm just gonna get rid of you because this is the one place where I have control over who's talking to me. Yogi, what's up?
What's up? Happy weekend, everybody. How we doing?
All right, better now. He makes me anxious when he's up here. It's like, why do I even? I don't know. Go ahead,
Bro, you seen we dropped the bit balls last night from Chrono Balls?
I did not
Look,
see that. Tell the
I
people.
just posted it up top. What
Oh Jesus, man! I just put something important up there.
what this is a $55 donation to the chronoballs.inc, and you will receive your ordinal in your wallet. We're gonna do all the legwork, all the inscription for you, and send it straight to you. And
Oh, I like that. I like that.
yeah, and then also
It's like
you're gonna
leave it to Chronoballs to do ordinals right. You know, especially for newbies. You want them to like do the whole Web2 transaction, get a get a PNG or a JPEG, and inscribe it themselves. That's too much for a noob.
yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, we still gonna send you your pictures and stuff. Your photos where you could save them and everything.
Oh yeah, no, but for you guys to do anything to help with the process,
And
because that was very much on the
and
user.
being as we label it as a donation to the actual Chronoballs Inc., you're also gonna receive a receipt in the email that you better claim on your taxes for getting that.
So it goes in as a
Yeah,
donation, and we're making use of the 501c3.
yes.
Well done, well done. That's what's up.
What else?
And this is This is on the Bitcoin network for people that haven't heard of ordinals yet. They are still very new.
Yep.
You know, Atlas, what's up?
Yo, I was gonna ask that question, Yogi, but you answered it very nicely. I just took a look at your post, but I have a question. Why can't we do that for Crow? Like, why can't we write it off for taxes like that?
From the Chronoballs when he did it on Crow.
Just in general, why? I guess what I'm saying is, why isn't everybody taking advantage of that if we can write it off as on our taxes?
Well, you just have to have you have to have it set up. You know your 501(c) set up, and Cronenballs didn't have it fully set up when he started his mint on the Crow side. That's why you can't use the Crow ones to on your taxes.
Oh no, you're good. I didn't mean like your project specifically, but that kind of sums it up
Right,
for sure. So you're saying a project in general, as long as they file that, and
right.
people mint their NFTs, they can be claimed off. Dude, that's dope. So everybody
Yeah.
needs to file a
It- all you
501c.
have to do is just label it as
You got to be a non. You got to be a nonprofit,
right.
Atlas. This is all for nonprofit exemptions.
Right on. Thank you for clearing that out, guys. I appreciate that.
Yeah, we are doing very cool stuff here on Kronos. And just because people haven't necessarily noticed us yet, we can still use that to our advantage, you know? But I'm reminding everyone daily in here that it's on us to promote these projects, to promote the Kronos chain, to promote DeFi, because no one's going to do it for us. And ain't no one got that marketing budget right now. So get out there. Shit. I'm trying to get Zaza up here. Maybe Mr. Hoddle. Nah, he's been causing too much drama. Where is Bach? Y'all
Bro,
are
I
y'all are
saw that
scaring him out of my
icy
face.
out there in the Crow fam. What the hell?
Everyone needs to calmate.
Bro, anybody still in the y'all still in Elder Cardinals playground? Dude, I made like the top 300. I'm fucking I don't know what to do. I only got one left in there. I'm scared.
Oh, you got to hold to the end now.
Bro,
You might as well at
that's
that
what I
point.
said. Somebody said, "Man, take your profits." I'm like, "Bro, it only cost me 100 crow." I mean, dude, the winners could probably end up with like over 50,000 crows. Like, fuck, man.
Oh, yo, and Crow Draw is closing today. Did it close already?
No, it goes all the way till Wednesday.
Oh, I thought it closes on Saturday.
Hello.
No, it's Wednesday to Wednesday.
Hello, Natalie.
How are you doing?
Great.
Good. I minted Pogs, but then I like blinked and missed whatever I was supposed to do after that. So I'm not in whatever playground thing is happening.
There'll be another season. Have no fear.
Okay, good. What is it I was supposed to
Then
be doing?
Oh, now you
you,
made Carl cry.
I know you were supposed to go to the
I missed it
website
too,
and
Nat. Don't worry about it.
you were supposed to go to the website and add your Pog to the arena to put it in game. Well, don't worry, there's going to be another season. But the thing that's up next is, I believe, Chow Time 2.0 after this Pog game is over.
And the good news is I was wrong about Crow Draw. It doesn't stop today. So y'all got time to buy those lottery tickets. And you get a discount for holding for my brothers, which I do. And you get a discount for burning troops tokens. And you can trade Thunder for troops on Crodex. Shh.
And we get the troops tokens for minting Thundercats and marbles, right?
Straight up, Nat. And the mint is good. The
I
mint is
know.
running. And we're
Ask me
going to
how
have to
I
keep
know.
buying Thunder off the market and putting it into the contract because
Yes.
that's how crazy things have gotten.
And guess what I just did?
Yay! Yo, are we getting close to it without? I haven't checked all day. I minted one last night when we fixed it. And I haven't checked. So
Is it on Ebisus? Let me look.
it's on Crocy. When we get past 1K, we are going to Ibisu's 977. So we need 22 mints. 22 mints. Let's go. And we got marbles to give out. We got mutant Ico beans. I don't know what these things are, but they get 6 points if you list them. So I'd mint while we're incentivizing it.
Wait, you're giving out those things too? Woohoo!
Let's go.
All right, okay.
Nat, you're one step ahead, so
Me
good
ahead?
for you.
How's that?
Because you already minted.
I'm usually behind.
Well, I start at the beginning, and then if we run out of NFTs, they're going to be getting troll towns, which are great, but you know what I'm saying. They're not
Mm-hmm.
getting listing rewards.
Yeah. You talk a lot about DeFi in here, not as much about NFTs.
There's so much to talk about.
Yeah.
The two
What?
projects that were in Voodoo's space a minute ago were DeFi projects.
Oh,
But I
geez.
believe the Bulls had an NFT project, right, Voodoo?
Yep, that's correct. They are minting right now on Peppermint, Moonflow, and
Oh
their own
shit!
launch pad.
See,
What'd
that's
you
why
forget?
we all have to be up here, because when we put our heads together like Fraggle Rock, that's when the magic happens.
What is
It
it that
all
they're
comes together.
minting?
Tell
What
me
is
I
They're
it?
didn't
minting.
age myself with Fraggle Rock.
They're minting the Bulls Gen 2 on all three platforms.
Can you post something to the top for us?
Sure, I'll go find it. It's on my
That
phone.
would be awesome.
And they are technically first to do it, Nat, because we didn't get to 1K quick enough to get on multiple platforms. We were almost first.
Oh, where's the
But
soundboard? Oh,
these guys are very proud to be first, and we're gonna let them have it, because we know the real special sauce is long-term vision, being here every day. That's the winning strategy. What's up,
yeah.
Atlas? Oh, sorry, no.
Oh, I was just gonna say something's going on with the cats too. Remember those old cats? Not the board cats, the other ones. What are they called? I forgot. Jeez.
Oh, because Board Cats was gonna. We have a couple of sponsors lined up these next 2 weeks. So some really cool projects are gonna be in here and supporting the jungle and the community and Thunder Token. And Board Cats is like a free mint at this point, and then it's gonna go to a public mint for Crow.
Word. Voodoo, question for you. Is the new collection that's minting on 3 platforms, is that mintable only in Crow, or are you guys offering it mintable in Candy as well?
It is mintable in Crow, I believe, this bit. Uh, I know originally they were planning on making it also available in Candy, but this is the first time we're trying something, so you probably want to put in as little variables as possible. So this one's going to be all in Crow,
Okay.
and hopefully we'll be better prepared for the next one to make it in multiple tokens. But
Right. And
um,
shout out to Drifty. I did get it wrong. It's Blue Spade, not Blue Sky. I was mixing it up
yeah,
with that thing that's going on that everybody wants.
I seen that you in that space and everybody shouting you out. I think Voodoo kept shouting you out for that 100x. You were probably like, "Yeah, baby, 100x."
I'm
right up
ready.
your
I
alley.
was telling Voodoo I was already over there before the space, because I saw that page earlier today, and I was like, what is this Blue Spade? So I checked it out. It's
Nice.
I mean it's another fork, right? So it looks just like the MMF one, but the slider goes up to 100, better than 11.
Yo,
This one goes up to 11.
I got a spicy subject. Not sure if you guys know, but not spicy, but
Now let's
not.
spice it up, man. It's been nothing but information so far. Let's go.
I mean, it's a little more. So I'm gonna talk about helium for a second. So the Solana phone's coming out. What are your guys' thoughts about that coming out and it being the 5G for helium being like a network for the Solana phone?
It's super interesting. May 5th, these phones come out, right? For public.
Yeah, I think I'm not 100% on the date. I know it is in a couple of weeks, so that sounds about right. It's a little wild to see.
Bullish,
You bullish? Okay.
bullish for helium, bullish for helium at
Let's
least. I don't
go.
know how that's going to work out for
And if you got, I
Solana.
mean, helium's been in the top 10 tokens a couple times in the past week or so.
Yeah, they just migrated to Solana fully, so it's a little different integrating the apps. I was actually in an AMA with the founders yesterday and was able to ask like 3 different questions throughout the hour they had, and they out of the hundreds of questions they chose all 3 of my questions. So it's pretty cool to get to see that stuff utilized. But it's definitely interesting to use it, and it's definitely changed. You can't earn HNT anymore. You earn IoT, a little bit different, but I'm glad you guys are aware of that stuff and kind of interested as well. I got 2 helium
Wait,
miners myself.
so
Mhm.
the same miners are no longer mining HNT, they're now mining IoT?
Yeah, so they're no longer on the Helium blockchain. Therefore, they're not providing HNT rewards. They're going to return IoT rewards, but you can swap your IoT for HNT directly in the wallet app. And you can also delegate your Helium or your HNT tokens to each DAO, whether that be mobile or IoT. And the more you lock up for the longer periods, you get more IoT or mobile, and then you can swap it for HNT. So, uh,
And they're keeping HNT as a token trading on centralized exchanges and all that.
100%. Yeah, I mean, besides obviously
Nice.
Binance that delisted it and flooded us like 20%. But yeah, it's still on all platforms, and there is one more week left for if you guys do have helium tokens or miners out there. There's a land rush, so you get a 3x multiplier for however long you lock up your token. So take advantage of that shit if you can.
Yeah, and speaking of
Oh,
Binance, it got pushed all the way to the right, so I put it up here. Binance. So CZ tweeted, $10,000 appears in your Binance account. What are you buying? I said Crow, and we need to get this trending because he's been poking the bear, and he's about to get it. Ain't that right, Huddle?
Yeah, I've been giving it to CZ for a while. Every chance I get, I tell CZ about Kronos. Uh, but I did want to say, Atlas, thanks for that information, bud. That's a good call. I was in a space where we were talking about Backpack and the Solana phone and kind of the correlation between how um, the internet itself has changed. And I kind of feel like it correlates to this conversation for the Solana phone and the networks changing and things like that. When when phones were first built, they had phone lines, and then we got internet, and internet was built on those phone lines, and then at some point it was reversed. We now have phone lines that are on the internet, pretty much, right? Um, and that's what they think they're going to do here. They're going to flip it one more time, and now this phone is going to be on an interactive Web3 basis instead of um, like. So they're trying to figure out a way. I don't even know how to really articulate what I'm trying to say because it's still outside my realm. Like, to be completely honest with you guys, like it's still outside of it. Like it's just such a large concept, to be honest. For me at least. Maybe you guys are different. But just
No, bro. I'm always trying to like step back and look big picture at what we're
well,
doing
so
here
did
because
that make
it's
sense to you though?
dead center in so many giant issues right now, like the
Yeah.
collapse of the dollar, like fucking, you know what I
So
mean?
did that make sense
It's
to you though? The phone lines and how that worked and like the
yeah,
okay. All right. So then, and have you guys heard of Backpack yet or no?
yes,
Okay. So have you?
but I don't know shit about it.
Okay, all right. So backpack and take your time to use this as I have and attack backpack and let them know that all they did was build the Kronos DeFi wallet on Solana. Because that's what I do. I take my time and I go over there and I go, hey guys, yeah, you built something crazy and it's amazing, but I don't know if you guys know, but Crypto.com did this almost a year ago. And then people kind of just get like weird, like crypto, But anyways, yeah, you just gotta poke right, Alpha. You gotta poke the bear. Um, so
It gets them
it
talking.
does, it does, and they have to talk at that point because then you know how I am. Once I start talking, I just can't shut the fuck up. Um, but dude, I mean, it is pretty
Excuse
cool
me.
though. Like, the only thing that's different that I saw in there was like application for whitelist. Like, there's like a way to apply for a whitelist through the wallet itself. So like, let's say like Voodoo wanted to have his next mint through the wallet in Candy, right? So he would send out like the the information through the Backpack app, and then people would apply, and then you would get it, and it would be sequential to that exact Backpack address instead of like
So they're doing something better than us, because that's what we want
Right. So,
it to
so that's what I
operate
mean.
like.
They
Yeah.
have one more step, but they don't have. There's some functions in there that they have that Crypto.com DeFi wallet doesn't have, but there's a lot of functions that the DeFi wallet has that they don't have, like the bridge feature. Like I can't wait to see them implement an SVM to EVM. You know what I mean? Like that bridge is gonna fucking rock, dude. Holy shit. Um, but yeah, I just wanted to share all that and just say, like, if you haven't checked out Backpack, check out Backpack. I like the fact we're getting more and more conversation about different chains and shit. Uh, yeah.
Yeah, and Solana has been a tough one. Solana's been a really tough bridge for us to build. Like literally, literally, metaphorically. But
Did you hear
I
about that
think
new update?
to Solana?
Yeah, they have another update coming. I
No.
can't remember what the name of the update is. It's probably one of those names that are like powerful or whatnot. But they have a new update coming that's going to make it so that the blockchain doesn't stop now. Like it doesn't just freeze. Like everybody talks shit about how it just freezes.
Oh, come on, you're messing with
No,
me,
no, I'm
man.
dead serial, dude. Dead serial. Dead fucking serial.
So Solana's got an update coming that's gonna make it so that they don't go down anymore.
It's going to be crazy. To be completely
Good
honest,
enough.
like it.
Good enough for
Yeah,
me.
I'm in. I'm in.
Well, it is almost 6 o'clock, so we are checking these charts because I gotta know, where is Crow? These numbers are brought to you by Crypto.com. Please, for the love of God, don't let them be your daddy. That means get your tokens off the exchanges. Use that beautiful DeFi wallet bridge from the CDC app or the crypto.org chain over to the Kronos chain. If you got any questions about that stuff, please hit that mic button and come up here. According to CDC, Bitcoin is at 27.8, and that's up from this morning, 1%. ETH is at 1892. All right. Matic is at $1.04, which is really $1.02. Cosmos is at $1.18, which is, $11.18, which is really $11. And Crow is at 6.8. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Yo, helium's up 8% too. Let's
Yeah,
go.
let's look at these top tokens here. Zilliqa up 13%. Velodrome up 12% at 16 cents. Render token up 10%, $1.87. Render's been up here a lot. Blur's up here again, 8% gain, 65 cents. And here we go, HNT, $1.99. Wow, another 8% gain. We got Barnbridge, QuickSwap, and Render. Oh, we said Render. Seller token was up here. Those are your top tokens. And we got 20 minutes until our third and final 420. So if y'all got something to tell this community on a Saturday, because we always got more people that listen back than show up, come on up here.
What do you think about
With
shitcoin
us.
season?
Yo, it's been pretty crazy, man. I haven't made anything off of shitcoin, but I've seen a lot of my friends and a lot of people that aren't my friends. So I think a win for anyone in the space is good for all of us, hopefully.
I wish I could win some of that, bro. If somebody put $27 into a shitcoin and made 100K, I was like, Jesus, maybe I should start throwing like $10 here and there and just maybe tracking it.
Well, the
Oh
thing
man.
is like, just pay attention to new pairs and contract addresses. But I've been watching them because I don't know, man. I have a hard time just throwing money at stuff, even if I know it's like
Have you guys
good.
checked Morales Money that I put you guys onto?
No, what's that?
Because
I didn't hear about this one.
this is Ivan on Tech has his own website, moralesmoney.com, and they track all new tokens. And I think they just did an update, so it's even faster now. But they give you analytics, like how many wallets, and then what kind of wallets are holding it and trading it.
Can you send that to me or pin it up top?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'd love to see that too, bro. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm just out at the store right now. Otherwise, I'd write it
we
down
put it
myself.
up in a space earlier this week, but let me put it up again. moralesmoney.com. Find the true market alpha. That's his slogan. Logo? I don't know.
Slogan. No, you're right. That's right.
Slogan.
Slogo. Here, I'll tweet it out.
I've been messing with
Mm,
Chat GPT a lot lately. You guys been messing with it a little bit? No?
No, but I hear it's really working for people, like saving them time. I bet I could put it to use, to just like lay out the topics for the space and give me like talking points.
You would have to get the newer model because like the regular Chat GPT that they have flowing.
GPT-4, yeah.
Yeah, well the one that's open to like the general use of public right now is the regular Chat GPT. So
But this GPT-4 is crazy, man, because it can set tasks, so it can do multiple things
there's also a
and
plugin you can
at
add.
the same time. This AI stuff is moving way faster than I ever thought it would. Because we've been talking about it my whole life. And shit, excuse me, Nat. Things only started to happen recently. Like crazy AI stuff, like just started happening besides movies.
As soon as I discovered it, I started using it, and I got hooked, and I use it every single day now.
What do you use it for mostly, and what kind of prompts are you giving it?
Well, so far, what I use it for is not financial or crypto or any of that. It's just that my household is quite small, and all the recipe books have recipes for like a 9 by 13 freaking casserole dish, and I don't feel like doing the math in my head for all the recipes, so I just tell it like I want to make granola bars and I only want to make four, so give me a recipe. I got coconut in the cabinet and all the typical stuff you use to bake, so figure it out.
Oh yeah, and you feel that's working for you? I mean, obviously it's just a recipe, but I mean it's giving you what you're looking for.
Absolutely. It is so wonderful. In like 2 seconds, she's like typing up a recipe and it's like perfect. So I don't have to go, you got to search the internet on Google. You got to find big recipes. And I mean, they don't just give you a small quantity. And so it's working. It's saving me money at the grocery store. I'm using ingredients I already have at home. This morning I said, oh crap, I ran out of pancake mix. So give me the recipe to make just like 2 or 3 pancakes from scratch. And she looked it up.
I love the way you call her.
Well,
I like that too.
well, she's
Like,
smart. She's got to be a
yeah,
her.
she's like Siri 4.2.
Well,
I like it.
if Siri is a woman and Alexa's a woman, then ChatGPT must be a woman
Whoa, whoa.
because
What
all
about
AIs are women.
no, no? What about Jarvis? What about Jarvis?
Who is Jarvis
Holy! Don't play with
and why
don't
would you ever
don't
talk to
play with
him?
me, Alpha.
You don't know who Jarvis is? Come on, Alpha.
This is crazy.
I
This is getting out of hand.
Bruh, you don't know Jarvis? Come on, stop it.
Iron Man, bro. Iron Man.
Oh, all right. Sorry. Y'all love tripping me up here. Yogi, what's going on?
They got me too. That's okay.
I just wanted to say real quick, if anybody's in the Crow Monks Discord, we're starting to we got 3 rumbles, got some pretty nice prizes. If y'all want to jump in there and join in.
Yeah, we were talking about Daddy G earlier this week. He's around in the Discord.
Yes, sir. Yeah,
All right, good.
he
Yeah,
told
I
us
want to see
he
him
ain't
in
been
here.
on Twitter much lately.
That's cool. Good to know. We talked about Crow Draw a little bit earlier. I threw them up top because they're our longest running sponsor, and I thought they were ending today, but you guys set me straight. I do want to find a tweet of theirs and I'm trying to get troops up here. I want to check how many tickets have been minted so far.
You broke the projector.
That's not me, buddy.
Yeah, it is.
I'm the fixer. I fix things.
No, you don't. You.
He said, "No, you don't."
Corrected that real quick.
Really, Really getting ballsy at 11. We only got 13 minutes left here, folks. So if I sent you an invite, you better come up here. Zaza, Troops, Texas. We need a Lions update. We need a Crow Draw update. And what else are we missing? Hey, there's
Oh,
Daddy G. I'm gonna send him an invite.
that was quick.
Real
Blue
quick.
Spade is also in the building for you. Microchips, another project coming out relatively soon.
Yeah, I'm glad they both followed me after the space. So I'm gonna get in touch with both of those projects and hopefully get them in here soon to talk to the jungle. I know everyone is gonna have questions. It's nice to go out there, do your own research, and then have your questions ready. So, Troops, how's the mint going? Mint by mint, I just mean this week's lottery tickets.
Yo. Yeah, I was confused there. I was like, what? Are we minting again? Oh, shit.
I know. Don't get
I
the.
really held back on that one.
Yeah, see,
Me,
I can make
me
jokes.
too.
I can make jokes.
I bit
You
my
guys
tongue.
are all right. Well, I don't care what anybody
Hey,
says.
I
You guys
know
are okay.
what you all are thinking, so I've got to make the jokes first. I can make jokes. So. Now, I hope you're all doing good. Yeah, it's been a wild week for me. IRL, so I've been a bit off the pace this week, but it's going fine. I think the last time I looked, it was like 150 tickets or somewhere around that mark. Yeah, I haven't really pushed it a lot this week, to be honest. So we'll probably step it up a little bit over the next few days and just make sure everybody is remembering.
Yeah, because I'm glad to know that we've got a couple more days, and I hear you on the real life stuff, man. Like I told you guys, I was having car trouble. Like one of our cars shit the bed. The other one, I never got it inspected, and like we live on an island, so like it's almost like a game, to see how long you can go without.
Bro, don't
So
you
my shit
pass
says
the
like
same
20
cop every 5 minutes? How? What do you mean?
every
I don't even
day,
understand.
and bro, let me
Dude, this
finish the
sounds
story.
counter.
You
Okay,
get
go
it.
ahead. Go.
He followed me home last night, and he comes in my driveway, and I was like, oh my god, what the fuck, was I speeding? And he gets out, and he's like, yo, you got a minute? And I was like, yeah, man. And we had a heart to heart, bro. I was like, look, if I feel bad driving it by you guys, just so you know. And he's like, just so you know, I don't want to pull you over. Every time you drive by, like, we talk about it at the station. And I'm like, oh shit. And he gave me the lowdown last night. He's like, you can, like, for real, like, don't fucking drive this thing. And I was like, damn. So literally Monday, I need to get a car for my wife, or things are gonna get spicy.
Well, it's so great how they're like fucking back at the station, like, fucking Alpha again.
Honestly,
That guy.
Who's gonna do it?
I
Who's
knew
gonna
I
pull him
didn't
over?
feel guilt. Like I felt that way for a reason. Every time I drove by, it was like, today's gonna be the day.
So what's wrong with what you're driving?
He
It's
probably haven't
the
gotten the
salt
smog.
water. So
Yeah.
if
He's
you
only
have a
got
car
13
for
minutes
more than
left of the
10 years
space.
and you don't like pay someone to coat the bottom of it, like every year, basically, the salt water just destroys your frame. Like I've got a truck that's a great truck, 50,000 miles on it, and completely rusted out.
Oh,
It's bad.
unsafe, like, huh? Okay.
It's such a bummer.
My week was kind of really entirely different. I'll give you the really kind of short version of it because people will be bored. But essentially, a week past Friday, the company that I work for, I've been there like 6.5 years. They called one of those meetings with just the people within like our part of the business, so people who do all the digital delivery, the senior team. And basically told us that they were making little cutbacks. We had debooked this year. We've debooked about 200 million worth of work. So they were like, we're gonna have to make some cuts at the bottom and some cuts at the top. Blah blah. Blah. And I was like, okay, whatever. And they were like, somebody will be in touch if it's impacting you. And I was like, okay, well, fuck. I wasn't thinking anything of it. And then I came off that call, and my boss starts to Teams call me, and I'm like, what? Are you fucking kidding me right now? So anyway, my boss comes on. He's like, yeah, so blah blah blah. Long story short, they gave me the opportunity to. There was a bunch of kind of like new people who have come in who were basically just getting the bullet. people who have been there a bit longer, they were saying, well, you know, how do you feel? Do you want to move on? How does this settlement feel if you were just to go away quietly and enjoy yourself? And yeah, so it was a bit weird. It was a bit out of the blue, but I took a week to think about it and talk about it with the wife. And yeah, within a week, I was wrapped up, done, had my lawyer check it all over, and was given a nice little settlement to step back from that position as of Friday. So it was a fucking crazy, crazy week for me. Did not expect that the week before, but I take it as a good thing. So we'll see where we go from here.
Right? I mean, things have surprised me week after week around here. Just
yeah, it was great.
I never saw anything going the way that it's gone. So I can only be excited about the future because I'm really legit bullish on everybody in here right now.
And do you know what was really strange about it is that like in what I do, like there's plenty of jobs, right? So there's no concern, which is why it was a pretty easy choice. I basically get a nice sum of money to go do exactly what I do already for another company, right? So that's cool. We'll take that. But I took the opportunity just because I haven't really, you know, I've just been coasting along with my company for the last few years, really. I mean, I've been able to launch and do an NFT project while I've been there, right? So that shows how fucking busy I've been. But
I was always wondering about that one. I was like, how does Troops have a job and he does more than me in
I
his
mean, and
project?
that's, you know, lucky. We work remotely. You know, I just look after my teams. I do this, you know, in the DGen hours. It's, you know, it's not been easy, but it's worked, right? But interestingly, when I was looking for jobs, just out of interest, I started just firing in like, you know, blockchain, Web3, NFT type search terms, and I was genuinely blown away by the amount of genuine, real jobs paying real salaries in sort of digital delivery, and even just in the UK around the Web3 space. So that's quite exciting. So I might even end up taking this opportunity to kind of combine, you know, what I actually have done for the past 15 years and what I've done here for fun.
Yeah, man. And the UK is the place to be right now. Like, we're getting everything wrong on this side of the pond. And as a financial center, like London is looking real good for Web3, just like it was for, you know, Wall Street in the
Yeah,
80s and
I was
90s.
really surprised. Loads of fintech companies looking for people, loads of like metaverse gaming type companies doing stuff. It was interesting. Cardano are based out of there. They were hiring loads of people. Yeah, so interesting times. So basically going to take a couple of weeks off here, chill, and then kind of figure out what I'm going to do. So fun times.
Hey,
Congratulations. That's great.
and change has
Yeah,
been in the air. A lot of things are changing. A lot of things are shifting and reshuffling.
yeah,
And I'm I'm just feeling like even with where we're sitting right now, and it it could have been hard for a lot of people if they were new in the past couple weeks, right? And they were buying in. Like, this could have felt like a top when ETH was 2,200 and Bitcoin was what, 31K? What did we hit? 32? People,
yeah.
you know, that were
32.
buying there, like today, they're probably a little confused and discouraged. But like, crofam is just killing it, man. Everywhere I turn, every space I jump in, uh, I'm hearing something new and something that's being built or being collaborated on or being brought
Yeah.
in from another chain. So we get down on ourselves, and I'm my own worst critic. I'm sure a lot of us are. But big picture, Chronos Chain is killing it, and crofam especially.
Yeah, I agree, and it was really cool. You know, I've talked about it before how we eventually got onto Cronus Labs radar, and you know we're going to be on Monday with them. But what I thought was really cool is I didn't know, and it wasn't we hadn't planned it this way, but as it turned out, us being on the same time with Wavy and Primates, I think it's just like that's so fucking good. Like when I saw the two names and I pinged Wavy and I was like, "Hey, did you know we were going to be on this together?" And he didn't know either. Um,
You
so
can't write
that's
this stuff. You
yeah, it's
cannot write
awesome.
this stuff. The
Yeah,
things that happen around here, it feels like it's planned by someone else. You know, we used to trip out on the Easter eggs. Texas is laughing.
Yeah,
There's a
absolutely.
lot of builders here, and like I'm really excited with projects like Blue Spade and just new groups of developers coming to Chronos, right? And like you
For
were
all the
saying
reasons we've been
earlier,
talking
with
about, just the
yeah,
simple
this
ones, right? Good
just come and
community,
build.
cheap
That's it.
transactions, backed by
Yeah,
a solid centralized exchange.
yeah.
What else do you want?
And like you were telling Jimmy earlier, like yeah, there can be 20 more um, uh, leverage platforms on here, but that's 20 more teams of developers, you know? And that's what we need. We need more developers to build more protocols to expand the blockchain and offer more to the whole crypto space as a whole.
And before we hit our last 420 here, I just want to hammer home that we got to support each other and we got to be better than we've been. Like I know I'm telling everyone you're doing a great job because you are, but we can be more supportive to the other projects on Chronos. And I'm speaking for myself and for the Thunder Project because we can't have that crab in a barrel vibe. It's not going to help anybody. Don't pull the other projects down when you see them, succeeding. Don't hate on success on Chronos. Everyone who succeeds around here, that's a good thing. Someone wins a giveaway, that's not you, that's a good thing. Project mints out, you missed it, that's a good thing. We're selling blocks around here, people. Let's not forget that shit. Bottom line, blockchains sell blocks. I'm up to 28,000 transactions now. What's your number? Atlas, what's up?
My number's like 2,200 for transactions, not nearly close to you, but just wanted to say before 420 that Blue Spade just followed both of us. So I guess they're noticing the people out here taking into account what they're saying out there. Out of their
Let's go,
31
man.
followers,
And they
let's
sound like
go.
good people. And I think they'll listen to us. And that's exactly what we want, a receptive development team that is going to build a perpetual dex that we will use. That's all anybody wants around here, right? Troops. We want everyone to mint Crow Draw because it's a lottery, so you can have fun, you can win. We're selling blocks, but you could also help a charity. And happy 420, everybody. Oh my God, I almost let that one slide. We did it. We burned through all 3-4 of our 20s. I might have burned
Sounds like the
through.
reminiscence of April 20th is still holding on to you.
We burned through all 3-4 of our 20s.
Like
All
burned
three,
literally,
four.
huh? You were burning
Mhm.
through them, huh?
No, you're right though, Alpha. I mean, that's what it's about. It's just
Oh
about us.
man, I got a cramp. I can't even breathe. Um,
You're right though. That's what it's all about. Just making sure that we're all working. We've been there before, as everybody knows. There's been all this spicy stuff on this chain over the course of a year and a half, and then you just kind of learn, like everybody does in life. You kind of learn the best way to be, how to act, and that ultimately, the best thing for the chain is for us all to work together in some way. You don't all have to be partners and best buddies, but we're all essentially in the same corner, which is cool. And
100%.
that's kind of what I'm going to focus on. I was trying to think like we essentially get 10 minutes on Tuesday to talk about the project, and I'm thinking, well, how can I talk about troopers for a year and a half in 10 minutes? So I'm just going to do pretty much that what you said. I'm going to focus on the numbers. I'm going to focus on what we believe the value we've brought to the Kronos blockchain, since that's the company we're going to be in with Kronos Labs, and just try and highlight the work that not just us, but Crotopia, Wavy's team, you, all the other people around here who aren't going to be on the stage, and make sure that we try and give as many people a voice and a shout as we can in the 10 minutes.
Hey, we're gonna be there rooting for you, man. This is one of the best things we've seen all week, and like you were saying about the growth, man. One of the best things I heard today was I was up in Crover's space, and he's got a bunch of people in there, and he's just preaching about how crofam taught him to be a better person, and taught him that it's how you say it and not what you say, and just like Oh my god, I was beaming down there. I was just throwing emojis like the Matrix, and he was saying, I mean, he said a lot of good things. Check the tapes. Actually,
Felt like a proud parent for a moment.
he's still going over there, man.
Yeah. To
It's
piggyback off of what Troop said, like we don't all have to be partners and friends, but it benefits no one for you to pull down another project on the blockchain. It's like I may not agree with everything that BBS does. I may not agree with everything that MMF does, but as a person that's part of another DEX, it really does not benefit me for me to see either one of those protocols crash. In fact, it's not good news for what I'm doing, right? Because they're much bigger, with way more capital, and if they can't survive, what chance do I have, right? So let's just find different ways of working each other and keep the negativity to a minimum if possible.
I'm with you, man. Let's do. Oh, Daddy G, what's up, bro? Good
Hey,
to
what's
see you.
happening, everybody? Yeah, it's been a little minute. Wanted to say thanks to Yogi for helping me out with the Rumble and stuff, and the 11 people that showed up for the Rumble. Hell yeah, appreciate everybody. Always here. Just been working, about to get this food truck going. I've been mainly in my Discord. I've been trying to get back on Twitter past couple days, catch up with the meme tokens and all the drops and flops and fun stuff.
Yeah, there's been a lot of that. We can, or y'all can check the tapes. We definitely talked about it all week, but I didn't make any money on shitcoins. I hope you all did. I hope everybody else did. I did talk about a couple of really good plays that I found, including the I don't know, it's almost like an arbitrage on Tectonic with the Tether and USDC. What's up, Atlas?
Yo, speaking of working together, if anybody's interested in doing any type of collab or a little partnership giveaway, whatnot, for the crew with the Croots, we're here for you. I'm a co-founder over with Dream, so if you guys want to get something together, my DMs are always open. And other than that, if you guys want a space like you troops, we're talking about a space for to hear more about your platform. I do host the Moonflow shows on Saturday. They are very small, but there's a lot of people that listen back to it. So the stage is always open. I pretty much just give the weekly rundowns of what's the updates have been for the week. So if you guys want another platform and you aren't already up on stage somewhere else, feel free to hop in on there. You guys are always
Oh,
welcome.
hell yeah, man. Yo, we got to get on Moonflow when we hit 1K. And we got to get up in that Saturday space and talk about Thundercats. I will end on this note. Thundercats Mint is live again. It was paused, unfortunately, on 420, the most important mint day. But that's because we were minting like crazy before 420, trying to get to 1,000. And the contract ran out of Thunder. So now we're in a very cool situation coming around the bend in our second year. The Thundercats mint, it all goes into liquidity. So mint as many as you can because we're giving out all types of cool NFTs before the 1K. So there's marbles, there's mutant Ico beans. There might just be a chimp in there. We got some crazy news that hopefully we can tell you this week about our new partnership that's going to benefit all of our holders, from Thundercats all the way back to ETH token holders. And in that order, this project has taken in $45,000 in the past 18 months. And we've given out 140 something thousand dollars in crypto and NFTs alone, over 40 pairs of Jordans and assorted Supreme gear and all types of stuff. Like Troops was saying, let's focus on our accomplishments. Let's be proud of our numbers. Let's sell some fucking blocks. Sorry, Nat. Y'all ain't got to go home, but you can't stay here. You got to drink that water, brush those teeth, own your keys, own your crypto. This is DeFi, ladies and gentlemen. Don't ever forget that. Don't tell your seed phrase to anyone. Write it down, pen on paper, in a safe or someplace safe, and then show someone else how to do this, because it's not easy. It's crofam for life. That's That's the word. Lots of love, everybody. Great show. Tweet out the room. We always have more people listening back than showing up, especially on a Saturday. But we'll see y'all Monday morning. Coffee and Crow. Peace.